If this dog knows, he has incredible confidence in himself. I'm doing a hop, you know, it's slightly angled. There's almost 2 handspans of back. May God protect him from the evil eye 1,000 times. When I see a dog like this, it makes you want to run. Good boy, my son. Good boy, my son. Good boy, my son. Come, 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 my lion, come. Good boy. Peace be upon you, friends. Today, I'm going to show you giant dogs from Istanbul, all from the same bloodline, going back 7 generations. You might ask, what does Istanbul have to do with this? I mean, doesn't Istanbul bring them from Anatolia? Of course, the origin of all these dogs is Anatolia. That is, the origin of all shepherd dogs is Anatolia. No one disputes this here. However, this is a place that has managed to preserve the lineage of dogs that arrived 20 years ago up to the present day. For example, look, I have a puppy with me right now. This dog too is from the same lineage, descended from dogs that have been bred here for 20 years. It's a wonderful feeling, friends. Seeing them, taking care of them, it's a very special feeling. Come on, let's tour the garden and take a closer look at the dogs. Please don't forget to leave your comments and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Alright, let's go and explore this beautiful garden, and you'll see dogs here that weigh 85, 90, even 100 kilos. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, take care. By the way, while I'm heading over to the dogs, let me also give you a little tour of the garden. I have friends here. We're in a place covered with beautiful green vegetation. Friends, it's like grass, but much more durable. Here is our water tower and our well. It's really hard to find a spot like this in Istanbul, friends. The inside of the fence you see here is for the cows. The cows roam around here, dairy cows. Of course, it's just as a hobby. There definitely aren't large numbers. There's not an excess of anything here. It's small in quantity, but select and high quality. You'll see in a moment. Yes, friends, as you can see, the square participants are taking the field. There are bees over there, as you can see. This is a beautiful video of a natural environment for you to watch while you sip your tea on a lovely evening. Our rooster is Hero, and by the way, there are a lot of roosters. Now people often say, you might wonder, what kind of mountain could there possibly be in Istanbul? Look over there, friends, what a hill there is. I mean, this place is something else entirely, but it's still Istanbul. Now, friends, the dog you see here, his name is Zorba. He's over 85 centimeters tall. He's got something on his leg. He caught it somewhere and tore it. The dog is currently 5 years old, turning 6. He's a tall and very fast dog, friends. This dog's lineage goes back 7 generations in Istanbul, friends. So it's not just a story, this dog is truly from Istanbul. These dogs are the result of the legendary bloodlines that came together when they arrived in Istanbul from Anatolia around the years 2002 to 2003, and they were carefully bred through the dedicated efforts of our elder, whom you might know as a sailor, who is the owner of these dogs. Among them are dogs from Samson, my own dog Imperator Boz, and Orhan Abi's old Zorba. I'm talking about the very old Zorba. These are dogs bred by continuing the line from those dogs. Look, he's also very friendly. Friends, even as he walks, you can see the animal's agility and speed. Good boy, my son. By the way, he loves to be petted. Good boy, you're my big guy. Good boy, you're my big guy. Hey friends, do you see the size of those thighs? Look, and those thighs are solid, friends. It's pure muscle, you know. They're shepherd dog types, but they're solidly built dogs. Zorba. Zorba. By the way, look at how strong the dog's chain is. I don't know how well it shows up on camera though. Look, this is a big and heavy chain. You could call it a tractor chain. You can understand the dog's strength from this. Come, please. Come over here, come. Here, we also have a pup sired by Zorba from his valuable line. This big one here is the pup, friends. This pup is about 6 or 7 months old. The one on the ground is Zorba's latest pup. So this is Zorba's last pup. A real little cutie, friends. It's so sweet. We were just playing with it a moment ago. It's also very social. Mashallah, what a fine boy my son is. This dog's great-great-great-grandfather, in other words, Zorba's father's distant ancestor, was a dog named Ayubos Balak. He has inherited his coat. He looks like him. Here, friends, there was also a dog named Torun who carried Mercedes' bloodline as well. The dog you see here, which I just filmed, is about 2 years old and is the offspring of Zorba and Torun's daughter. This is the most energetic and toughest dog here, friends. Extremely tough. I mean, over on that opposite hill, wherever it goes, it chases away everything it comes across. Look at that. Look at that, look, little rascal. Friends, you can't find dogs like these just anywhere. Honestly, these are dogs that have been bred over the years with special care and effort. Credit goes to their owners for all their hard work. The dog you see here also has one side from Kaplan. Who is Kaplan? Kaplan is Ogin Gulens's dog. Kaplan Bixi's daughter is its mother. So this dog is actually related to Hayabusa on one side. So they're having an aunt's child with Hayabusa. It's a young animal, friends, but it's 85-86 centimeters tall. If it belonged to someone else, they'd claim it's 90. I'm telling you the truth. It has a good bone structure and a beautiful coat. I liked it a lot. I wanted to show this one to you as well. If we count from the time it started roaming around, this dog has been one of the dogs in Istanbul for about 20 years. Many people have contributed, of course, and the bloodlines continue in different places. But generally, they remain in Istanbul. Thanks to everyone for their efforts. Right now, it's at Mr. Orhan's place. By the way, right now we're in the middle of nature, friends. This is a different place. Well, it's still Istanbul, but let me just mention that as well. Come here, come here. Also, friends, I have a dog next to me that can run at 95 kilos. Come on, boy, come on, boy. Winter. This dog's lineage goes back 7 generations in Istanbul, friends. This is the son of the dog I just showed you. Zorba's son. Good boy, my son. The owner of this dog, our brother, has bred the ancestors and noble lineage of these dogs with his own efforts. It's up to us to come and introduce them. As you may remember, when Tommy came before, I had also posted a photo of this dog. When this dog is fully grown, friends, it exceeds 100 kilos. In fact, it was weighed just a day ago. One day before this video, it weighed 94 kilos. Some of you might be wondering what happened to its paw. It tried to jump down from here, over the wire, and got its paw caught. Right, you rascal, right, you rascal. Now, let's talk about this dog's special features. All right, its weight and height are extraordinary, all right? 100 kilos. But except for original Vulcanevs in the world, you can't find a dog of this size and weight that you could call a lipless Kangal-type. That's the problem. Their lips always droop, the skin under their eyes sags, they become loose. Look, you remember the Nita video right now? I touched its back like this. I said, what is this? Look, it's as big as my hand. Look, there's this much muscle over the spine at this angle. That's what makes the dog strong anyway. When you touch this part of a dog, pay attention. In dog show videos, expert judges come and press here like this. That's how they understand. Look at the animal's gait. Fish back, no gait. In other words, the dog doesn't have a hunchback on its back and it's steady. Come here, boy. Right now, you're seeing a dog that's bigger than many of the so-called exaggeratedly large dogs known around the world, friends. It's tall, long, and also, you see this thickness, it's hard to grasp on video. You really need to see it in person. Of course, seeing this dog in person is a bit difficult. It's not a place open to visitors. It's not a commercial place. It's in a hobby garden. But if we ever do a TV shoot or something like that one day, we'll bring this dog along. By the way, I haven't mentioned his name. The dog's name is really nice. Also, I'll ask the owner where it came from. I mean, I'll ask him, brother, why did you name him also? I'm curious. He's honestly like a sumo wrestler, but athletic. Let me move it a little bit, friends. Watch how he walks. Chest and head. By the way, let me mention this before I forget. Please respect the effort. Let's say mashallah. Let's not compare this dog to others on the right or left. I'm already telling you the measurements, the size, everything. I've mentioned this dog in previous videos as well. If a dog is special, it's special. This dog is a special dog. I'm telling you its advantages. This is a very important point about this dog. Only a hardworking person like me can truly appreciate its value. And I'm saying it here as well. Its mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, grandfather all were bred from the same line. This dog is one of those shepherd dogs you could call a 7th generation Istanbul native. And what's even better is that it's in the Kangal format. I'm not saying it's a Kangal, but it's in the Kangal format, athletic, with a thick coat. I mean, you could take this dog right now and bring it to the flock. With this build, this dog would work in rain, mud, snow, anywhere. You could even feed it just dry bread. That's just how this dog is, because its mother and father were the same way. Come here. Boy, this dog. Of course, among its ancestors, there were also some with shorter coats. Orhan brother personally selected the dogs that had thick coats and this particular build. That's why this animal, seeing a dog like this in my country, is a very important thing you'll see. Look, I'm going to travel the world. In upcoming videos, we'll also go to the Caucasus. Ozan brother will look for dogs of this size as well. I'll go and film them for you. But look, let me say it again. A dog of this size, with this coat, and with such little lipo, even no lip at Alice, really very rare. Let me try to give it a hug and see. By the way, I may be short, but I'm a guy who can lift some weight. Now let me tell you, the front part of this dog must weigh 60 or 70 kilos. Ya Allah, Bismillah. Good boy, my son. Good boy, my son. Go on, step forward. Friends, you just can't get enough of petting him. A bear you know how to love. Mashallah, my boy. Mashallah. Friends, I will continue with the Istanbul videos, but I just can't leave this dog. There are a couple more dogs here. They're also very classy. But this one is something else. Come here, you rascal. Good boy. What do you think, guys? Should we film a female? I have permission. They wouldn't say no to me. Which female should we pair him with? Write it in the comments. If we pair him with a good female, you could really raise some great puppies from him, friends. Just look at this dog. Guys, the dog has almost 2 handspans of back. Look, let me show you like this. You know, at a slight angle. There's almost 2 handspans of back. May God protect him from the evil eye 1,000 times. When I see a dog like this, it really makes you want to run. Good boy, my son. Good boy, my son. Good boy, my son. Come, my lion. Come. Good boy. All right, son. All right. Your foot hurts. Okay. Friends, let me show you one more thing. Wait, son. Come here. Come here. Let's give a good pose for the camera. Come, son. Hold on. Let's see. Now, this is the angle I always show, friends. And look at the size of the calf. And do you know how full this calf is? Just like his father's. It might not be obvious on camera, but for example, I'm looking at the muscles inside from here. I'm looking at the muscles underneath, full of animals. This is a well-fed and well-exercised dog. A healthy dog, friends. Look at how straight that back line is. Normally, especially in long dogs, I always point this out. That's what I like about your dog. Some dogs actually, I have a dog like that too. It's considered the flaw. This dog doesn't have it. I'll explain what it looks like when it's present. Right here, friends, there's a slight hump. You can feel it, but you can't quite pinpoint it. Look, this dog doesn't have that. The dog in the video you showed me today doesn't have it either. So, when this dog walks and moves its legs, as it pulls itself and moves forward, it can open and close like this. But if there's a slight bulgy on his back, it can't open and close like that. If it stands up, it's as if it's fighting with a wolf. When it stands up, it bends and falls like this. You might say its hindquarters are weak, but that's not the case at all. Actually, it's the waist. I remember from a long time ago, the master and I used to travel around Anatolia. The guys used to do it like this. They would come up to the dog, take a look and do this. You'd wonder, how did you notice that? From where? Look, they'd come and look like this. Oh no. Guys, there's some really exciting action happening right now. Let's see if we can hold on. You see how calm it is, guys? It's not getting riled up. Of course, now I'm going to do a strength test. Do you think I can hold 100 kilos? Can I hold it? Mashallah. Mashallah, my boy. Good boy, my son. Guys, look. If the dog is doing this, this is just licking itself. There's no growling or barking at all. Just this. Look, if the dog is doing this, it means it has incredible self-confidence. Hop, But as I said, guys, we're short. We stand firm on the ground. I don't allow it. I mean, if he drags me just 1 meter, I'll turn into a parachute. Even right now, I can feel his strength in my knees. Mashallah, mashallah. Honestly, guys, write mashallah again. Leave a second comment. I know how hard it is to raise a dog. A dog like this, 6th generation, 7th generation in Istanbul. So, we can call this an Istanbulite dog. No one should take offense. His ancestors came from Anatolia, that's true. But this is a dog that's been in Istanbul for 6 or 7 generations. Respect the effort, dear friends. Friends, I'm coming to the end of the video here. Slowly but surely. Because I'm tired. Good boy, my son. This is how a dog should be, friends. Look, he's searching like a radar. Look at this dog. If I brought a wolf pelt here and dropped it from 200 meters away, this dog would charge, hit it, and pin it down. You can tell this from the animal's behavior. Good boy, my son. This is one of those rare dogs we dream of, big, rugged, thick, the kind we call a real dog, friends. When we came in the summer, he wasn't in top shape in terms of his coat. Right now, the animal is in perfect condition. Credit to his owner for all the hard work. Friends, if you like my video, please give it a like, leave a comment, and follow. Take care. May God protect you. See you. Come on, boy. Come on, let's go. Come on, boy.